bring in our political experts, Christie and Donna, Brazile. And Chris, let's pick up where Aaron just left off. We already heard John Carl say that Donald Trump was the biggest loser of the night. Do you agree?
Oh, there's no question. Look, the big problem is that in every one of these races where, given the atmosphere, both inside these states and nationally, where Republicans should have picked up, they lost because we had inferior candidates. Mitch McConnell previewed this over the summer with his concerns about Senate candidates in particular. And almost every one of these Trump-endorsed candidates that you see in competitive states have lost. And it's a huge loss for Trump. And again, it shows that his political instincts are not about the party. They're not about the country. They're about him. So there's one litmus test. If you say the 2020 election was stolen, I'm with you. And if you don't, I'm not. And your qualifications or your ability to win don't enter the evaluation.
Donna, you were talking up a good game yesterday, and you turned out to be more right than wrong.
Well, one of the reasons why I decided after I talked to you, George, to go get a red jacket is because I saw the only red wave possible for Chris today was what I was wearing. It was a trickle. It was a trickle, no question. And look, Democrats defied expectations. Democrats defied historical norms. I mean, Joe Biden said it was going to be a choice. It was a choice. We saw good turnout, early turnout, in-person turnout. We were competitive, but I'm very disappointed about North Carolina. I'm disappointed about Florida. I'm disappointed about Stacey Abrams, but I'm so excited that Maggie won. I'm excited.
In New Hampshire.
And New Hampshire. There's no question about it. And John Fetterman. I mean, come on. This was a guy who showed up at a debate and everybody said, oh, no. He'll never win. But, you know, the lieutenant governor of Pennsylvania knew how to go to every county and get every vote out there. So it was a good night for Democrats.
There's an awful good chance the control of the Senate is going to come down to a December 6th runoff between Herschel Walker and Raphael Warnock.
Right, and that's why I love Donna's optimism this morning. She's feeling great because they're going to lose the House, and they have a chance to lose the Senate on December 6th. And, you know, to me,
margin's less than expected.
Sure, George, but look, we play this game to win, and in legislative races, you play it to get a majority. And even though no question the Republicans didn't do as well as we thought they were going to do yesterday morning, if they come out of this on December 6th with Speaker McCarthy and Majority Leader McConnell, they'll take it. That's a win. And what it does is it takes the gavels out of the hands of Democrat chairs, and it allows them to set the legislative agenda, not the White House.
Well, Democrats know how to win in Georgia. We've proven that over and over again. We proved it, of course, in 2020. We'll prove it again in 2021. We'll prove it in 2022. Stacey Abrams may have fallen short yesterday, but what she did was she planted the seeds for a Democratic victory, especially in the runoff. But look, you got to admit that Democrats know how to walk and chew gum. We know how to address the economy, address inflation, and also talk about freedom being a power.
While you're losing a majority in the House and possibly losing a majority in the Senate. Look, you can celebrate. You can celebrate. Donna, you can celebrate that you didn't get, completely drowned. But if you lose both your majorities, Joe Biden's agenda is over then for the next 2 years, and Republicans set the agenda in the House and Senate if that's the way it turns out. So, look, I'm happy to admit that, it fell short of what I thought it would be. But, let's not hold a funeral this morning. Kevin McCarthy's still going to be Speaker. I don't see any path.
Even with a smaller margin?
Sure, because he's still going to be Speaker. Look, Nancy Pelosi got a 5-vote majority, got the Inflation Reduction Act through, got everything that she wanted to get through. A majority of it she got through. We know, George, in the House, you just need a majority. The Senate's a different story.
Let's not go to a funeral, but you're not popping champagne because you didn't really put together the kind of ground game that Republicans are used to doing and capturing the vote on Election Day. Democrats won the early vote and, of course, the Election Day vote.
We're going to have to put it there, stop it there. Thank you both very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.